Welcome back to the lineup and back to one of our top stories tonight. Yet another terror attack in France, this time in a commune of just 29,000 people in Normandy. This morning, an elderly priest stabbed to death in his church, another person injured. The two attackers shot by police believed to be linked to IS. One of them has now been charged. With me for another look now, Dr. Ephraim Herrera, author of Jihad, Fundamentals and Fundamentalism. Thanks very much for being with us tonight.
Good evening.
So you are an expert on jihad based in Jerusalem, where there's often a sort of different take on how to deal with global terror. What is your take on how Europe is reacting to this new daily almost reality?
I think that the basic point is that Europe doesn't understand or doesn't want to understand the problem it is facing. We are facing with a new type of war that the modern West doesn't understand. The aim for the Islamic State is the political domination of the world by Islam. Political domination. For them, Islam is din wa dawla. It means religion and politics. You could not separate between them. You don't have the same as in the Christian conception, in which you give to Caesar what belongs to Caesars and to God what is God's. But they are one entity. And for them, the way to achieve this goal is through terrorizing the West by this type of criminal attacks. In the second stage, they hope that the far right will get the votes of the citizens, and then there will be a civil war, and from this civil war, the Islam will emerge victorious.
So, Dr. Herrera, briefly, you mentioned this new reality. It's fair to say that many European leaders maybe didn't imagine this reality today. What would you imagine the face of global jihad will be a few years from now?
Yeah, you see, the visuality, you could imagine it. I will quote you what Al-Adnani, who is the spokesperson of Islamic State, says. If you can kill a disbelieving American or European, especially the spiteful and filthy French, including the citizens, then rely upon Allah and kill him in any manner or way, however it may be. Smash his hand with a rock or slaughter him with a knife, run him over with your car. All these things are written. And in the previous attack, in which a member of the Islamic State killed 2 policemen in France, he quoted this quotation of Al-Adnani before he was killed by the policeman in France.
Dr. Ephraim Herrera.
Prevent this if you know your enemy, but if you don't design him and you don't say, this is my enemy, this is my problem, I have to eradicate this political Islam, you have no solution.
To know your enemy,
services of security.
Another important point tonight, to know your enemy. Dr. Ephraim Herrera, thanks very much for weighing in.